In this video, I'm gonna go over reconnecting to the TA, or the transversus abdominis muscle, in the supine pose, which is part of series 1 of the deep core reconnect method. If you haven't watched the very first video on how to get and stay in the pose, watch that first, followed by the diaphragmatic breathing video, and then you can interchange this or the pelvic floor muscle video, it doesn't matter. Before we dive into that, really quick, I want you to see how I'm connecting to my TA here, because it's gonna be harder to see whenever I'm lying on my back. So from a fully relaxed position, I'm gonna gently draw my belly button in towards my spine, and I'm gonna hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I can gradually let go, so I'm controlling the return to the starting position. From the front, if you see me here, belly button moves straight in, I hold, and then I control straight back out. No up and in, no down and in, no bulging. It's just a floating motion in. What you want to avoid in the beginning is breathing in at the same time as you pull your belly button in. To make this easier, you can exhale as you pull your belly button in, and then as you let go, inhale. Ultimately, you want to be able to connect with TA without anything dominating, but that's advanced. Just go with, okay, belly button in. And where you want to feel this is general belly button. If you just feel it up here, it's possible that your upper fibers are dominating. If you just feel it down here, it's possible that your lower fibers are dominating or your pelvic floor is dominating. If you have no sensation down here and you've had a C-section or abdominal surgeries, it's possible that you have decreased sensitivity, in which case you need to be working with a trained physical therapist that it knows how to rehab this. And then if you just feel it on the sides, it's likely that you're feeling it in your obliques, or your obliques are taking over. So let's do that lying down. All the same things in terms of the position, but now we know how we're getting there. So if I just let myself relax, this is where I want to be. It's not too arched, but it's arched enough. But before I even get to that, I want to get my neck long, my chest is open, my pelvis, we'll get there in a sec. So notice I'm a little arched here. To get me into neutral, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna pull my belly button in towards my spine, and as I do that, that pulls me into neutral. Now, if I'm doing leg movements, I need more, but I'm not. This is just connecting to TA. But TA would not be enough for me with my tree trunk of legs. But easy, because all we want to do is get to neutral. If you're super weak, you will have to put more effort in, and we may need to adjust your positioning so that you're not so gravity challenged, because this can be challenging with gravity and depending on your structure. But I'm from a relaxed position, pulling my belly button in, and oh, look, I'm in neutral. I hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I let go. And then I repeat, back into neutral, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I let go, and as I let go, notice, and it's kind of hard to tell, I'm not necessarily going out in neutral. So if you are finding neutral and you're staying in neutral after you get there, that's fine. You don't have to come and you don't have to reset every time. You want to just be aware of where you are and be okay with that. And eventually, maybe you could do both with intention, but just pick one and go with it. And then, note, I did not talk about glutes in this video, but basically, if we're doing any CrossFit-based movements or pressing overhead, I cue pull belly button in, glutes next, so that it's just easier that way. It's easier to connect. Sometimes when the glutes are engaged, it's hard to get here unless you're more experienced and in control. but try both. But basically, when you're pelvic tilting, this is how you do it. This is the beginning, but then your obliques have to come in to get you further, which is advanced and is not necessarily the focus in this reconnect, reconnect video. You can do it consecutive reps. How I typically program is anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20 reps per set, 1 to 2 sets. And then we add on other stuff when you're ready. But basically what we want is we want to build endurance. We want to rehab that tissue to change. This is what helps you figure out how to connect. So you do the right, you connect properly during the exercises that will actually stimulate more change, not just through the TA, but the other abdominals. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. But if you do have questions on that, just comment below. That is it for this video. If you have any other questions, comment, and then I will see you on the next video.